Hello, Thunder Buddies. This is Dave Powell coming to you, and I'm going live here in about 30 seconds. Hopefully, everyone can hear me just fine. Well, here we are, and it's not Mark. It is Dave Sturgis sitting in for Mark while Mark is on his way back.
Hello there.
Yeah, he's on his way back from West Virginia. And so we're going to do this Sunday evening update. And gosh, it sure is good to see everybody. I really do. I swear to God,
goodness.
I cannot believe you did that. I mean,
Yeah, I did that
for
either.
everybody who doesn't know, that is Dave's ringtone. Now, can you imagine, middle of the night, him getting a call? I'd be wanting to kill him. Anyway, what are we looking at up there? Where is that place that's on our camera there? Do you know? Above your head there? I can't even tell where it is.
I don't know what that is. I have such a small view of what
I don't know
everybody
either.
else sees.
I guess Shane is gone. He's the one that snuck that in on us. I don't even remember what happened to it. But anyway.
That was on there the other day.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
I don't know where it is, but I like it. Oh, I think is that Skyline Drive? Well, I don't know. But anyway, everyone, I want to say hello to you. I'm thanking you for being on here with us. We're glad to see you. Mike Bynum, hey, brother, he's up in Washington, Indiana, and giving us a watch from up there. Tara O'Hara, she says, hi, I am Target. Okay. Dave in West Virginia, our old buddy Dave is on. He says, hello, everyone. Electrical trucks from everywhere. 8 on the hill where I live.
I'll bet.
Are you having I guess you've had a lot of power outages and everything. And of course, Dave they had those storms. Remember that last night? Those storms just didn't stop.
That's
Remember?
right.
With the tornadoes and everything? Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you did okay, Dave. That's the main thing. Linda McElrath says, hi, y'all. And Tara O'Hara says, hey, Linda. And Amanda Patty says, I really love the countdown music. Hi from Elkton. The countdown music is Native American flute, and it was actually composed by Katie's husband, Alex Armistevia. I think I've got that right. But he was a musician. He was with I knew the name of the group till I started to say it. But anyway, let's see. John is waving. Dave said, they said the hillside is a mess. 2 telephone poles that I can see snapped. Wow. Did you not have any major damage, Dave? I hope you didn't. Tammy Tatum says, hello, Thunder Buddies. I just saw you, didn't I, Tammy? Tara Harris says, hi, Tammy. And Dave, by the way, Huntington, West Virginia. Amanda Patty says, praying for you, Dave. Prayers for all. It was a terrible storm. Terrible storms yesterday. And I'm not sure who Tara O'Hare is. Tara, are you where are you located? Okay, she's from New Jersey. I got you now. That's good to see. Chris Mitchum says, good afternoon, Thunder Buddies. And Sunny One says, hey, Thunder Buddies, David's coming on. So it must be time to feed horses. I'll listen, watching good company. Eric Brake, my good friend Eric, says, hello, David, Mark, and chat. Dave says, chainsaws and tree munchers grinding away all day. And Linda McElrath says, she heard me. Tara O'Hare says, hi, handsome. Oh, my goodness, Tara. I know you're not talking about me. But anyway, I'm just joking. Mermaid Cakes, I just saw you too. She was in the studio with her husband and the 2 boys, and they really had a time. Good to have you, Jess. You come back anytime you want. You and Chelsea, of course, is on with us. Chelsea is joining the group, as well as pretty much everybody that came in today. You're going to join the group now, and I'm really enjoying having them. Amanda Patty says, praying the second storm is nothing. But I think she meant bigger. Already too much tragedy. Oh gosh, you're so right. So right, Amanda. Now let's talk about that, Dave.
Well,
We've been seeing a lot of posts about this next second hurricane, and yes, there is a second one coming, but this is just ridiculous. Them trying to scare everyone to death before it even gets formed. It hasn't even formed yet, and they're talking. Well, what are they saying, Dave? You tell them.
Well, they're talking about how I saw a path that was almost identical to the one that just happened. Now, I've been looking at tropical tidbits, and I did find a GFS model that shows there's one that might come up from the Gulf and follow a path that goes south of Tampa. And I just found that model.
Well, I'm going to show that here in just a minute, Dave. But I want to tell you guys something. Those people that are going out there trying to make everybody scared to death of a second hurricane, they don't deserve your time to even watch them. I'm just really put out with folks that live off of fear from other folks because of this terrible tragedy we've had. People lost their lives. People lost everything. The stories of the people who were at night listening to children screaming from a neighbor's house on top of a roof because they were completely flooded out. I can't imagine. And for anyone who is so low to go out there and try to scare everybody over something like that is beyond belief to me. I just don't understand I hope you sleep well at night. I'll tell you the truth. It's just crazy. But anyway, I'm sorry I'm off my soapbox on that, but I just really get upset when I see all that. And It hasn't even formed yet. Is there going to be a second hurricane? Yes, I think there is. Is it going to come up similar? I'm going to show you here. In fact, I'm just going to go over here real quick. And bear with me, Dave. But right here is the models. This is one of the models we look at. And this is on September 29th, which is, that's today, isn't it? Is today the 29th? Yes. Okay. So this is right now. We're going to go through time here. This is on the 30th, which is tomorrow. And I'm going to go on. I'm going to show you some interesting stuff that's coming our way. And you're going to say, oh, wow, Dave, I didn't know that. But I'm going to let you know here first. This is on the 29th. Again, this is at 1 a.m. And we're going to follow this on through. But you watch the Gulf down there. You see you've got some disturbance down there acting up a little bit. You see the little formation of a little low there. 1006 millibars, not terribly. I've seen worse. And it's still just hanging around. But look at that one that's coming up right just south of I guess Mobile, Alabama, between actually it's headed just straight south of Alabama. That one shows signs of being pretty strong, and it's looking nasty. Yes, it is looking nasty. This is on October 4th at 7 p.m., okay? Now, I want to call your attention to these blue lines up here. You know what line that is? Dave, do you know what that line is?
I can't see it from here.
You can't? Get up there on that screen a little bit, man. What's your glasses at? Well, I'll tell you.
Those are millibars.
That's the blue. That's blue line is the freezing line. Okay, so keep that in mind. But look at where that thing's located. This is at 7 p.m. October 4th. Here is October 5th at 1 a.m. Yeah, it looks pretty nasty, but it still isn't ashore. And it does look like it could be a hurricane, but it doesn't look like an especially strong one. The pressure is 1101, looks like. Or no, it's 1001 millibars. And so nothing like Helene that we just had. So let me keep going. Let's see what it looks like. Again, this is probably a hurricane at this point. Pressure's down to 990. That's lower pressure. This is on the 5th at 7 a.m. And yeah, it goes up in there. It does hit west of the Big Bend area this time. It's a little further west. It doesn't appear to be quite as strong. This probably is a Cat 2, maybe by then. But that's just a guess. And this is the GFS model. This doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to be. We're looking out several days in advance. So it's going to change 150 hours out. Then we expand a little more. That looks pretty strong. That looks like maybe a Cat 3 if it continues. The pressure is 995. I think that I can't remember exactly where the what the lowest pressure was with Helene, but it was a lot lower than that. So, and then here it just kind of looks like it's not really doing a lot. It's spinning around. Same thing here. It hasn't actually come ashore, and we're going to keep watching it. And there's where it kind of gets ready to come ashore. It looks like it's going to come ashore maybe Louisiana, Mississippi coast there. And even then, it's not terribly heavy. You're going to get some heavy rains, but I don't see, is it a super hurricane like Helene? No. It doesn't look like it's going to get anywhere near Helene's strength. And then here we go. It's ashore there. It looks like coming ashore, mouth of the Mississippi River in Louisiana, moving northward, heavy rain, and then it kind of goes every which way. They kind of lose it. And that's GFS is notorious for something like that. It still shows a low pressure area down there around Florida, but again, that's just rain. I don't know. I just don't know. And then it carries it on out to the Atlantic. There it may become a nor'easter or something, and it certainly looks pretty strong, but again, I still don't see anything that's going to affect the United States coastal-wise. It's going to be horrible, not like it was with Helene. But look at what we got coming up back here. This is October 11th. We've got some snow in the upper elevations back here in the west. That 540 line is right up here, and we're going to keep watching it because what I'm interested in is when we get on up into mid-October. Let's see if we go out that far. And look at that. This is some cold air starting to dive down now, folks. This is October the 12th. And look at this. Here we go. Here we go. We got lake effect snow starting to kick in. And some of that's not lake effect snow. It's just snow. And look how close that 540 line is to us. All the way down into central Illinois. And 1 a.m. the 14th. And bam. It gets through us at 7 a.m. We got, looks like maybe freezing temperatures at that point. Maybe our first frosts if the skies are clear and everything's just right. That certainly looks like the coldest air we've seen so far.
And so that's October 14th.
October 14th at 1 p.m. is what that model shows. Yeah, so I wanted you guys to see this, to know that don't believe everything you see on Facebook and all that other place. I mean, there's some people that are actual meteorologists that can try to tell you the correct thing, but I just don't want to see everyone frightened for no reason when it's not necessary, and I'm not sure that there's any reason for it. And wow, look how far down that 540 line goes as we get into the 14th. By 7 p.m., it's all the way down there, southern Tennessee border. Now, that's if this model can be believed. Sometimes it has biases. But it's been my experience, GFS has had the warmer biases than it has colder. So that's some serious cool air coming in. So if this model holds true and it doesn't change, then I would say that would be our approximate period of the first frost. Okay, so now I've said it. Now don't go out and tell everybody, hey, Dave Powell says it's going to snow, because I didn't say any such thing. I just said it's going to get cold enough. We could see some frost if the skies are clear in this model, and if this model is correct. And I don't know, it looks reasonable to me. It certainly is in line with what I'm starting to see as I get ready to do that winter outlook. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to try my best to get that thing out tomorrow, because we're all waiting on it, and I know you guys are. And the longer I wait, the wilder the weather gets. So I need to go on and get it out so I can go ahead and commit to it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Now let's talk about the hurricane again a little bit. This right here is the 7-day graphical outlook from the National Hurricane Center. This is the area of concern right here. Same place that the last one, Helene, formed in. First of all, let's go over here. Joyce is going to become a tropical storm for sure, it looks like. And it looks like it's going to pretty good chance of continuing to develop, but the track of it looks like it's going to carry it on out into the open seas. This one back here behind it, that's one we're going to have to watch because it's a lower latitude tropical wave, which means it's going to travel further south, which would worry me a little bit about this area, the Caribbean and all that in the future. But still, it's a long ways out. We've got a lot of time to watch it. But this one right here is the one that we need to be cautious of. This is the one where it could have that same formation, the same area. I told you guys about this the other day when we were talking about these. And somebody asked, said, how sure are you? Well, I told you then I was fairly sure, but nothing has changed from what I said before. So don't worry so much about the things that you see out there. It's all a monster storm coming and all that kind of stuff. I don't see that. But I do see something. We do need to be concerned about a hurricane forming down here in the Gulf again. Yes, that is a concern. Is it going to be as bad as Helene? I don't see it being as bad as Helene. Helene was a storm that doesn't come along too often, the kind of that. And so, again, I think it's premature to get too worked up over it. We'll watch it, see how this goes, and see what happens, and see what the exact track is. It may be there's other things at play. In other words, that there's that cold air coming down this way. So there's a lot of things that happens that could change. So we'll see. So don't worry so much about it. I do want to look at, let's see here. Well, I can tell you I'm still seeing the bias on the seasonal temperature outlook. This is for November, December, and January. It's got a little above normal, leaning to be above normal, 33 to 40% chance it'll be above normal. But you know what? In this time period, the highs are in like 60s and 50s, and this is too premature on that too. So I'm not going to concern myself too much with that. But I just wanted you guys to be aware of what's going on and give you an update on it. Now let's go back to our weather, Dave. And
Yes.
And how is the weather out there right now?
It's kind of nice out there. The weather is going to be, and I just lost my screen. Give me a second here. Give me a second here.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to say, hey, Chelsea, she was by here in the studio. I want you to know that chili was some kind of good. I mean, you can cook chili for me anytime. That was delicious.
It smelled good, too.
Oh, my gosh, it was.
It's 74 degrees, 30% chance of rain, 30% chance tonight, with chance of fog tomorrow. We're going to start seeing highs in the 70s about Wednesday and lows in the 50s and 40s.
Well, lows in the 40s, that's going to be some mighty cool sleeping weather.
Yep.
It's getting that time of the year.
It's time for it.
I swear Chelsea's wanting to feed us again. I love that girl. She is a cook. Oh, my gosh, she can sure cook. But anyway, let's see here. Tara Harris says, I love you guys. I miss you. Well, we miss you too, Tara. Oh, my goodness. Nancy Ladd says, yes, hey, Dave. Oh, no, he's talking to me. Hey, David. And Dave says, hi. Dave says, hi, Dave and David. And Connie Cancer says, hello, David. They call me David and you Dave, right?
Yeah.
Gerald Madden. He came by with his wife, Chelsea. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get messed up there. Jessica, Mermaid Cakes, as you all know her on here. Gerald's her husband. He came by with them, and that was the most pleasant family. They just really enjoyed themselves. I was glad to see them. I've known Jessica for years, seems like. Well, actually, I have for years, but it was nice to actually see her in person. And it's just like meeting somebody that you already knew. But anyway, excuse me. Hey, Mary Vorvey, she's on here with us. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Let's see here. Dave says, thanks, Amy. And he said his power was still out and his internet too. I guess you've got cell phone service, so that's how you're able to get on here, Dave. So I'm glad to see you. I'm glad it wasn't any worse than it could have been. Also, Chelsea says she could bring more food for both in a few, just to let her know. Hint, hint.
Necessary.
I
It's
love that
not
girl.
necessary.
Nah, we're good. As soon as we get done, I think we're going to both head for the hills, head for home, I guess.
That's right.
Stephanie Roke says, hello all, David. Stephanie, you missed it. She said, I'm sorry I couldn't make it today. You know, I had some of them coming over to say hello to us and see the studio, see the lightning and the thunder and all that. Anyway.
That's a great display that Mark has put together.
On what?
The lightning and the thunder.
Yeah. Let's see here. Trish Horn says, hello, everyone. What's the website to order merchandise? Good thing you said that, because I'm going to tell you right here. If you want to look at our online store, go to dpww.shop. And there's the QR code there. If you want to scan that with your phone, you'll be able to go right straight to it. There's new product going in there all the time. I know they've been working on it. They've got more and more stuff coming online. And I just thought that maybe you guys would enjoy seeing it. Thanks, Amy, for sharing that as well. While we're on here, let's just go ahead and pay the bills. Let's talk about Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing at 270-707-ROOF. Hey, if you're having problems with your roof, Michael is the one to call. I'm telling you right now, he won't charge you nothing just to talk to him. You know, that's not how Michael operates. He will give you good advice, and hopefully you'll take it. And also, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina, and there's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. And, man, that is a beautiful place. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, I'll show you a camera from there in a second. But I want to talk about also our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. I mean, that woman right there has some good product in there. I love her product. She's got some good stuff and it works. Fish attractants to kill for. And she's got the fire starter. It's really good. I hear they're adding some other products for females on there, like lotion and things of that sort, that moisturizer. And, of course, they got that famous salve that is so good. I'm really, really impressed with her product, and I use it myself. And then also our newest sponsor is Genesis Ready Mix LLC and Mid-South Storm Shelters. And they're storm shelters you can trust, and there's no doubt about it. Those storm shelters are well made. They're very much in demand, and why not? You know, what's the value of your family's well-being? A storm shelter will help make sure that you are feeling good about it, and you can rest as you work. If a storm comes up while you're at work, know that your family is going to be safe inside that storm shelter. So give them a call, and their number is, and I'm going to have a different billboard up for them here pretty soon. I'm working on it right now. But 270, let's see here, 946-9999. So give them a call again. You'll find a lot of this stuff in our online store. We're going to have, even the storm shelters, be an online store whenever we get everything finished and ready to go for them. That should be finished up this week. So, and let's go over and look at, as I promised, Lakeside Campground Marina. This is the one I was telling you about with Michael Vance. This is Kentucky Lake, and boy, isn't that peaceful. Excuse me again. Here we go. What do you think, Dave?
It's beautiful. Beautiful time of year.
It is.
The leaves haven't started to turn yet, but I look forward to seeing that when that happens.
It won't be long. It won't be long yet. But I mean, 72 degrees, what a pleasant day. And look at that, perfect fishing. Oh, good grief. Wish I was there myself. So anyway, now let's go back to us over here like we need to. Got a few showers over just south of Elkton. Elkton itself may be getting some. It's just some more of that scattered showers we've been dealing with. I got over 5 inches of rain at my place. So anyway, I really did. I'm glad to see it. I don't know the exact measurement because my rain gauge overflowed before I was able to empty it out. But anyway. Stephanie Roke says, we'll make it there. Hannah says hello to. Say hello to Hannah. And Trish Horn says, thank you, David. Chelsea
says hello.
Huh?
Scott McFerrin says hello.
Let's see here. Why does it not show up on my page? Wait a minute. Maybe it does. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Where is yeah, how do you see Scott? I don't even see him on here.
I see him. Judy says hello.
I saw where Judy says hello. I'm looking. Oh, there he is. Hey, Scott. I'm sorry, buddy. I found you, but I couldn't keep up with where Dave was. I might have to put my glasses on. That's what I'm going to have to do. How do y'all like my background a little bit? I've done a little changing. Tried to add a dream catcher, which is right here. Let me get my head out of the way. Now let me move my hand back. Right there. Oh my goodness. A good friend of mine gave me that dream catcher, and she brought it to me in Kroger, as a matter of fact. I don't know how she knew I was there ahead of time, but evidently she did. But people sneak up on me sometimes. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Let me go back. Mermaid Cake says, we really appreciate y'all letting us come visit and everything. We enjoyed getting to see the studio and meet everyone. I tell you what, it was a very pleasant experience. Glad to see everybody that visited the studio today. It was really nice, and I really enjoyed meeting all of you. And Jessica,
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I really do appreciate everybody that came by. And let's see here. The thing I won't do in the future, though, is I won't give the kids candy ahead of time.
The sugar kicked in.
Oh my gosh, it
quite
did.
a day.
It was. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Taro Harris says, I love you guys and miss you, and we miss you too. And Mary Vorviz says, hi, David and Dave. Looks like I'm getting cold early. It very well may be. And let's see here. I'm looking to see what else I've missed on here. I try to catch everybody. Oh, Chelsea says that Lowe's is trying to give us a hint that they have all their Christmas stuff out. I tell you, not even Halloween yet.
Earlier and earlier every year.
I know, isn't that the truth? I mean,
Yep.
I guess they started putting it out July 4th, didn't they? No, I'm just joking.
Seems.
Tammy Tatum says, you got jacuzzi all mixed up, Chelsea. Judy says hello. Julie Walton Newton says hello on the Facebook page on the simultaneous feed. And Stephanie Rowe says, oops. Is it cooling off this week? No, it's going to cool off the week of October the 14th. Isn't that what we said? The possibility of the first frost?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it here first. Dave Powell said our first frost possibility is going to be October 14th based on the model run we looked at just a few minutes ago. So, again, take it with a grain of salt. It don't mean it's a true full-size thing yet, but we'll watch it as it gets closer. It's definitely going to get cooler, so that's the main thing. Let's take a quick look at the UT Martin camera down here just to our southwest, see what it looks like there. Whew. It looks like they've been having some rain. Pretty nice evening, it looks like, but there's a storm off in the distance over there. So 73 degrees. Where else can we look? Ooh, you know where we need to look? Our friends over at Irwin, Tennessee.
Irwin, yes.
That right there is a tragedy. Just a tragedy. And
I don't think that dam broke, but because I was reading up on it earlier, but that dam for them, let me see if I can find the name of that dam.
well, the good thing is the
And
tower is
it's right
still
in front of me.
standing because it was rough over there, and we watched that. And Irwin is one of the most beautiful places we looked at, but I saw a video of the aftermath of Irwin, and it looked horrible. I mean, they were just completely devastated, and I'm just heartbroken about it. The interstate, I-26, has been washed out pretty good. I don't know when they'll be able to get that back open again, but yeah, it was looking pretty rough. I also saw the hospital. They were evacuated from the roof of it. And I swear, I'm just glad there was no more loss of life in this than what could have been, you know. Let's look at
Yeah,
Ash.
and that was the Nollichucky River Dam
Here's
that
here's
was.
our friend Brandon Kopic. He's out in North Carolina. Looks like he's in a good place and kind of everybody out looking around.
Gosh, I bet all those storm chasers got blocked in while they were
Well, yeah, I
in
mean, if you're in North
North
Carolina,
Carolina.
I don't think you can get out of there right now. They may be able to find a way, but you're going to have to go around. We still got this. Well, let's see what this is right here. This is a Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, that's kind of a pretty shot. Looks like they fared pretty well in the hurricane. But I can tell you just to the north there is that flash flood emergency. I'll quickly look at that. Okay, the dam floodgates are releasing a lot of water to keep the dam from breaking, I guess. Yeah, they had to open the floodgates at Lake Norman at Coleman's Ford Dam, causing flash flooding downstream on the Catawba River. So, you know, they have no choice. Either that or you lose the whole dam. That's a bad situation. Here's another
Remember
camera.
that? Remember that dam that broke in Newport, Tennessee?
Yeah, was the Luca Dam? Is that what it was?
Something like that. That river, the French Broad River, it was the river that started flooding because that dam broke, and
Mm-hmm.
that river runs through Asheville. So a
Okay.
lot of that flooding came from that dam break.
Yeah, that's Newport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here's where we are. I'm looking at it now. The dam is somewhere, I think, right up in here. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with that area as I would like to be, but anyway. The good thing is that now we have less rain expected. You know, did you check the forecast, Dave?
Yes. The forecast 30% today,
Okay.
30% tonight. Monday is 30% rain. And then starting Tuesday, it's going to be sunny to partly sunny
All right.
to mostly sunny.
Well, it'll be nice to see the sun again. You know, we have broke the drought. There's no doubt about that. I don't see how. Like I said, I had at least 5 inches in my rain gauge, and probably going to be a little more than that. And I know some of you measured anywhere between 4.5 to 5 inches all across the whole region, and it rained all night last night. Seemed like it was just a steady light rain. Um, let's see here. Mermaid Cake says, I love Christmas. I know she does. I'm going to Lowe's, Dollar Tree, and Dollar General has their Christmas stuff out too. Wow. So I guess everybody's getting into the Christmas spirit a little early. I might have to figure out a way to make it snow in the studio here. You know, we've got the storm clouds. That's what everybody came and saw today. I wish I could show everyone. If I had it set up just right, we probably could at some point. Maybe next time Shane's around, we can set his camera up, his phone up, and let him photograph that while we talk
Yeah.
and get a chance to show everybody. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. It's been a long day, short night, just lots of things happening. So look for these scattered showers to continue off and on, probably through the evening some. Not going to be any more heavy rains, it don't look like, but certainly enough to kind of spoil your evening of stargazing and things of that sort. This is Kenton, Tennessee I'm looking at. Look how green everything has gotten now. And they're getting some rain right now. You can see the rain on the lens. We'll stay with this till this vehicle gets by. Oh, y'all can't see the vehicle yet. It's fixed to come into view right about now. There it is. Did you see him wave at you?
Yep.
It's raining there and 71 degrees in Kenton, Tennessee. So anyway, but yeah, we got some scattered showers. Nothing real heavy. Maybe a little brief downpour in it as it comes through. So far, everything is looking great. I'm going to look out to the west and see if there's anything out there that, like any sunshine we can see. No, it's kind of cloudy. I'll be honest with you, I could stand some sunshine. I think we all could.
Yeah, we'll get some starting about Tuesday.
Yeah, I suppose. I do want to look up here. This looks like a new camera. What is that? Dragon Nation. That's a school camera. And let's find our favorite camera up here on the waters that they usually close down. Getting close. Isn't that?
Lake Okoboji.
That is not. What is that? Lake Okoboji? Are you
I
kidding?
believe so.
Oh,
I used to hang out up there
Oh, you did? You've been here to this?
decades ago.
You've been here?
You're up in Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I used to spend a lot of time up there.
You know, they completely disassemble all of this as the winter gets in here. I mean, it doesn't even look like there's anything here. All you see is usually a frozen over lake. You might see some ice fishermen out there, and that's it. But all this is gone. The whole marina, all of it is gone. I don't know what they do with it, but it's gone. And even now, it's 64 degrees there, so it's kind of chilly.
Yeah, probably making plans to move everything in. It's not tourist season anymore, so
nope.
Most of the homes in that area are vacant during the winter.
Oh, look at this
if
shot.
I remember correctly.
Norfolk, Nebraska. Golly, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Blue skies. Now, that is my kind of beauty right there. I love that shot. That's really nice. Let's see how cool. Oh, it's 83 degrees. It's a little warm there. But isn't that beautiful? Let's see.
Nice crisp sky.
It is. It is. And we're going to have that stuff before long. What are these little things here? Okay, that's some kind of highway. Oh, wait a minute. That's an earthquake report. Oh, where is it? What is magnitude? No, 60 miles. Okay, now that's, I don't know what that is. Okay, that looks like that's a storm report of some kind. Yeah, wind report, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, that's what it is, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. So anyhow, and we get out here and we go to our favorite place we've always enjoyed going to, and look at Mount Shasta. It's mighty windy there, cool. But isn't it pretty? Snow up there on the mountain. 75 degrees, low humidity. Humidity is 18%. That is some low humidity, isn't it? Yeah, a low humidity.
We can only wish for that during the summer.
I don't know I've ever felt 18% humidity. It's right in the middle of wintertime and something below zero. But anyway, so as we look out across the place, everything looks peaceful and calm after all the terrible times we had along the coast. I don't see any of these cameras down here still up. I don't see anybody that has.
Yeah, they must have.
They did.
Pulled them down for safety.
Well, they finally got them.
Yeah.
Most of them were set there by the storm chasers, and so I guess they picked them up. I don't even see some regular cameras out right now. But anyway.
There may be a lot of power outages in that area.
Yeah, probably so.
Cameras may not be showing up.
Right. Here's another little camera here if I can get it to come up. Here we go. Jackson County Office of Emergency Management in, I think that's, Mississippi. It looks like they fared pretty good along the coast. But, okay, so again, let's go back at the weather. I think I'm going to go to the National Weather Service website and see if I can get them to show me something that, hang on just a second. I'm trying to get it up now. Okay. So anyway, as we go through the week, Wednesday looks like sunny skies, high near 74. Thursday, sunny, high near 79. A little warm there. Friday, sunny, with high near 81. That's a little bit on the warm side. Then we drop back a little bit on Saturday with the high near 76. That's because I think we have a cold front coming through, but it comes through dry, I think. And then by Sunday, it's still high in the mid 70s. And overall, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. Really, after tomorrow, things will get dramatically better, and we'll see clear, sunny skies, and it'll be a lot better. So I want to give everybody the 7-day forecast there as best we can and let you know, because this, after all, is the Sunday evening outlook, and we just want to make sure everybody's happy with it and gets to see it all. Let's see here. After Tuesday, we're definitely going to have some dry period, but then as we get towards the end of the week, we're going to start looking at that Gulf and see how the next possible tropical system may come in. It's still early for that, but we'll need to watch closely for anything that's going to form that will cause us some problems. And we don't really need no more rain right now, but at least by that time we will have dried out somewhat, so I think we could probably handle it. So that's the main thing. I think that we're in good shape overall. Again, please don't take a bunch of that stuff that you see on there with people talking about
On Facebook,
monster storm coming, all that stuff. That's a bunch of balooey, because we don't know. Could there be? Well, it's always a possibility, but nothing is indicating that right now at this point. So I just want to tell you guys, just take it easy. And let's see here. What are we talking about? Stephanie Roke wants to know if we see the chemical fire in Georgia. I haven't seen that. Have you seen anything?
I've seen the videos of it. That's all I know about. We were so busy today. I didn't get to pay that much attention to it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's closed down part of I-20 between Atlanta and the Alabama line.
Okay. Well, I just can't seem to catch a break, can they?
No.
Chris Meacham says, what's the weather looking like for the Ham Festival? My mother's coming home from Michigan that week. Chris, I tell you, he says, don't start yawning. Might charge you. Did I yawn on there a while ago? I don't know. But anyway, Chris, I will give you an idea that it's going to start turning cooler, but I don't think it'll get cold before then. It will still have highs in the 70s. If you want to ask me again towards midweek on here, I'll be able to give you a much better handle on it. Just ask me. And then if you give me the exact date, that'd be close enough. The date was October 14th. It's going to be cooler, a lot cooler actually. So, but I don't see a lot of heavy rain or anything going forward into October. We're going to talk about as we get a little bit later into October. We will see. It's going to be interesting. Stephanie says, Ham Festival, question mark. Do you know anything about the Ham Festival, Stephanie? That's the Trigg County Ham Festival. Don Lord says, hello, David and Dave. And Sandy Christian says, hey, Dave and Thunder Buddies. And let's see here. Oh, Deborah Sales says, hey, guys, we had a nice time. I really look forward to joining the team. Deborah is going to join our team, and I'm glad to have her. She's actually, all those that signed up with us today, I'm tickled with. They're going to make good spotters, and all of you will be seeing and hearing more of them as you've already been seeing them on here talking with us, but now they're actually going to go in and maybe become part of the team. I'm looking forward to it. Deborah says, thank you so much, David, for your reassuring words. That's very nice, and I'm proud of you to say that. That makes me feel better. Anyway, Chris Miller says she's coming in on the 10th of October and staying to the 14th. Well, the 14th is when it's going to get cool, very cool. That's when I said we would get the first frost. Stephanie Rogue says, I don't know about the Ham Festival. David Leonard Bloodstrike says, hi. She says, Stephanie Rook says, now I do. I'll be looking that up now. And Donna Laura says, not weather related. Chris Christopherson passed away today or yesterday. Yeah, I saw that, Donna, and that was bad. I hate that. Oh my goodness, Mermaid Cakes, and she says, me and Deborah are ready to organize this Thunder Buddies potluck. I swear. I think we're going to have some good teams, don't you?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, they're going to spike some fresh blood back into the group. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice. But we're running out of time. We've been on for going on an hour now. We usually try to stay on about a half hour. And I just want to tell you guys hello and tell you what the weather is acting like. Looks like the worst of the rain is over with now. The hurricane, or what's left of Helene, is now a distant memory, or a soon-to-be distant memory anyway. And we'll start drying out, and hopefully the folks down in eastern Tennessee and North Carolina, all those areas hit so hard. Oh my gosh, my heart goes out to you. And I'm looking forward to seeing better days down there. Anyway, okay. Stephanie Rook's joining up with Mermaid Cakes and Deborah. Now they're going to get. They're all going to get. We're being ganged up on. You know. But you know what? I bet we'll get some good food out of it. Put Chelsea in.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah, put Chelsea in the mix, and it will be good. She says Mermaid Cake says soup season. Stephanie Rogue says, where is this ham party at? It's the Trigg County Ham Festival in Cadiz, Kentucky.
In Cadiz, Kentucky,
and it's the first part of October. But if you
and
look
it's
up,
a great festival.
It is. It is.
Draws a lot of people.
We tried to get a booth there, and we weren't even able to get in there. It sold out in January. Back in January, you couldn't even get a booth in there because it's already sold out. So hopefully that we will have one there next year. Chelsea Reese says, barbecue soon. Chelsea, I can't wait. Chris Meacham says, chili and soup. Oh, dear chili. I can't wait to try some more of that. That was good, wasn't it?
I didn't have it.
You didn't get none of the deer chili? Oh, my goodness.
No, sir.
Something wrong with you then. You must have been...
I wasn't here on the right day.
Oh, that's right. I think that's when you were out of town or something anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. That are a good Thanksgiving dinner. Ooh. Stephanie Rook says, sheesh. You guys make me hungry. I'm going to have to get on off here. I love you guys. And Dave, you got any final words you want to say before I turn us loose?
Don't take any wooden nickels.
It takes one to know one. So anyway, I'll see you guys later, and we'll talk. If not before then, we'll talk on Wednesday in the next update. So I'll see you then, and Chelsea will see you then as well. Everybody have a good evening.
All right. We'll see y'all. Have a good one.